So.
That was Mike Tremontana, by the way.
Oh, tell him I said hello. He's been fabulous to work with.
Oh, he is. He's great.
I adore that man and his lovely wife.
Oh, they're wonderful people. Always have been.
Okay, I put a monthly grant report, individual donor report, a corporate donor report, and an event donor report. I would say each of those monthly, and just do a recap each month.
That's
no, I wouldn't give out individual names because that's proprietary information. But what we could do is, if here's where we are versus and percent to our percentage of whatever we come up with, that 50, what 20% in individuals or whatever, and just track it each month to see how we're tracking on our individual, corporate, and grants. How about that?
That's fine.
So that would be I don't know what I'd say there.
Yeah, I did real well in the first 3 grades of school, and it got worse after that. So I'm still hooked on bar charts and pie charts. You don't have to say anything. It's all right there.
Well, yeah, exactly. Just show it.
Yeah.
Okay, monthly dashboard. Dana's helping us again. Do you see that?
Once this gets done, part of what I'm going to be helping with is developing a dashboard where you guys can measure your progress. So, so that will be a really good way. So every month, the fundraising committee is going to say, here's where we are, here's what we need, here's the problems we're having, different things like that.
Excellent. That's
so our timeline for that, I would say we will start this with our new fiscal year because we're still figuring everything out, right? Would you say July 1st?
Well, start what? Are you talking about?
Our dashboards.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess, but we could.
I guess we could say.
We haven't been, what you're saying is once we get ramped up with all this grand planning, then you start measuring.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but you're probably also going to want to measure where you are today, because that's going to end up being your baseline. So one of your actions may be establishing all the baselines. So if you say, on average, we have X number of donors, the average gift is this much, then that's going to be your baseline. And so you're going to want to increase one or both of those.
Well, I agree with that. And it has the secondary benefit of making Caroline look even better than she is.
Okay, so as far as gathering that current data, is that a work plan?
That would be part of your, that would be part of your action. Yeah, you're gonna, just collect information.
So I'm gonna say I can start doing that. I'm just gonna say March 1st. Okay. I gotta digest all this first.
I know. Okay, and I'm going to bop on over to another room. I'm going to give you guys about 9 more minutes, and then I'm going to shut things down. So you're not going to be done, so don't freak out.
Okay.
But this is just to get it started. So
we're about ready to go to the second goal, aren't we? I think.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, okay.
That they've got, and we've still got access to their, to what they've honed and done over their term. And that's something we can talk about. We don't have to decide that today, but.
No, and if you're gonna do that, this is probably the best time to do so because the guard has certainly changed in the last couple of years. You do have a lot of new blood. You do have a lot of new blood on the board. And I will admit that yes, there's advantages to continuity, but there is the disadvantage of complacency with continuity.
it looks like you guys are going great. I just wanted to bop in and check in on you, see if you had any questions, and then also tell you at about 11:45, I'm going to pull everybody back into the main meeting. So I am pretty sure nobody's going to really get this thing done and happy and all of that, but get as far as you can. So
okay,
just
all right, thank you.
Sure.
as far as setting the terms, that should go into the,
than what I personally contribute, you know, and the dance. Now I'm going to throw myself in a dance. Until you do that, if you could get through that, you've done something. I'm selfish, but other than the dance, I just write a check.
Yeah.
You know, and sit there and pat Caroline on the back and tell her how good she's doing and God love her, hang in there. And I don't think any other board members doing anything different. You know, I mean, what did we do for this year in push? We brought in Trey Montana. He's not even on our freaking board. We brought in a guy who loves the mission and can make a few calls for us. I mean, shit, man, it's just, I don't know. We're getting off track of what we need to fill in here. I know we are.
Well, and I'm bopping in here to listen to you. So
Dana, get out. You got to leave.
and you're saying bad words. Oh my gosh, Joe, I'm
Yeah.
shocked. Well, and I'm going to tell you at about 11:45 is when I'm going to pull everybody back into the main room. And so please don't stress out that you don't have this completely filled in, because what we're doing now is just sort of like getting the idea and getting the thoughts going and figuring out how we're going to do that.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell you that. And
to be honest with you too, I think finance, we're the right three guys, and we have a very good rhythm. We work harder than anyone right now, just to be honest with you on that. We work hard. And I think we'll have a good plan for facilities and equipment on what we need to do moving forward. I don't think we're the right guys for HR.
okay. Who would do that?
You know, I really feel like Katie, you know, one of the reasons why we all really kind of supported Katie to be the chairman, we all love her, and she's the one that everybody will treat with good gloves, right? She's a good listener. But Katie understands faculty, teacher issues, teacher performance, and that's why I think she needs to lead that. We're just a bunch of oil and gas guys who really, really, really care about doing what's right for these children, and we're very good at financial analysis and reporting and projections, and how to build that part of it. But none of us have ever been, I don't think, have been involved in the teaching business, Mike. Or Ty, you guys tell me, but the only way I judge the teachers, whether I like them or not, while sitting at my desk, in my chair, I don't know anything about it.
Okay, well, I'll make that note, and then I'll talk to Katie about it, and we'll see about. So if you guys will just focus on those other two, that would be
Great. Yeah.
And so I'll see you in about 4 minutes, and get as far as you can.
Okay.
Thanks.
So guys, on the faculty part, let me just tell you what we're doing.
With parents. Okay, how
I'd say
about,
oh, go ahead, Polly.
should we move to number 2? Establish KIPs that will measure performance towards the goals.
Established for that plan. Well,
I think it's supposed to be KPIs.
KPI, well, yeah.
Establish the plans that will measure performance towards goals. Establish the plans. I don't know. I guess it'd almost be what we have as baseline is the parent feedback and the parent participation, parent-student participation. I guess that'd be the baseline. And the measurement is 100% participate.
Yes.
I'll come back later. Okay. Yeah.
And you guys even building some support. You have the Christmas parade where San Miguel entered a float, right?
Right. The student council does that every year. Actually, this spring, if we ever get to that point, the student council is going to do a blood drive. That's with the community. We'll do that with the church and with Kendall Whittier. Oh, that's another thing too that I don't know where that plays in as far as community, but we're part of the Kendall Whittier neighborhood, and they have a group. We pay like $20 a month so that we have security guards at night for the entire street and everything. And then we do some like the They do the farmer's market here. We've been offered the opportunity if we want to sell some things there. You know, some families may have some tamales and things like that to sell. So
That's good. Yeah.
I'm just going to let you know, you're going to have about another minute to get this, to get as far as you can, and you're probably not going to finish. Don't worry about that. We really just want to kind of get you started on this. So I'm going to pull everybody back into the main room in just a few minutes, less than a minute.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mhm.